Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. A new episode of Chicago Fire Season 13 is set to air on Wednesday, February 26 at 9/8 on NBC. The episode, called Bar Time, will bring intense moments as Firehouse 51 deals with unexpected chaos. NBC hasn't shared the full episode description yet, but the promo hints at high-pressure emergencies that will challenge firefighters and paramedics. Episode 14 teases a life-or-death situation at the firehouse. A gunshot victim is dropped off while the paramedics are away, forcing Violet and Lila to race back and try to save him. Meanwhile, ongoing stories like Carver's struggle with sobriety and Herman thinking about retirement could bring big changes as the season moves forward. Firehouse 51 had already been through a lot. Carver battled his drinking problem while trying to end a risky friendship. Violet was unsure about helping her old rival Jared Lennox, but eventually proved his innocence. Severide saved a woman stuck on a zip line, and Kid started planning a ropes course for girls on fire. Despite the challenges, the team stayed strong and found hope together. Fans of Chicago Fire can get ready for an exciting new episode airing on NBC on Wednesday, February 26, 2025, at 9/8. The show keeps delivering intense drama, following the personal and work struggles of the Firehouse 51 crew. New episodes come out every Wednesday, building up to an action-packed season final. Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 14 will air on NBC at 9/8 on Wednesday, February 26, 2025. Fans can also stream the episode on Peacock the next day with the subscription plans that offer Peacock Premium for $7.99 per month with ads, and Peacock Premium Plus for $13.99 per month with fewer ads and offline viewing. Episode 14, Bar Time, will bring chaos to Firehouse 51 when someone drops off a gunshot victim at the station and no paramedics are there to help. Violet and Lila have to rush back from another call to try and save the man's life. The episode will challenge Violet's skills as the person in charge, forcing her to make quick decisions under intense pressure. Meanwhile, Herman might think more about retiring, especially after his failed cocktail experiment at Molly's. Severide and Kid might also move closer to growing their family, especially after the small Sylvie Brett hint in Episode 13. A recap of Episode 13 before Chicago Fire Season 13 Episode 14 arrives in Episode 13. Carver's struggle with alcoholism got worse when his AA friend, Lee, became obsessed with his life. Lee saw Violet as a bad influence on Carver's recovery and broke into her apartment, planning to hurt her. Carver arrived just in time to stop the attack. After the scary incident, Violet promised to support Carver and keep his secret. Or a fan of Chicago Fire. You know that Firehouse 51 is more than just a workplace, it's a family. And like any family, they face their fair share of heart-pounding emergencies, personal struggles, and moments that make you want to cheer, cry, or both. The upcoming Episode 14, titled Bar Time, promises to deliver all of that and more. Mark your calendars for Wednesday, February 26, 2025, at 9/8 on NBC, because this is one episode you won't want to miss. Let's dive into everything you need to know about the release date, where to watch, and what to expect from this emotional, action-packed installment. Chicago Fire Season 13 Episode 14 will air on Wednesday, February 26, 2025, at 9/8 on NBC. If you're a cord cutter or prefer streaming, you're in luck. The episode will be available the next day on Peacock, NBC's streaming platform. Whether you're tuning in live or streaming later, make sure you've got your snacks ready and your emotions in check. This episode is going to be a roller coaster. The promo for Bar Time has already set the stage for an intense, high-stakes episode. Firehouse 51 is no stranger to chaos. But this time, the stakes feel even higher. Here's what we know so far. The episode kicks off with a shocking scene. A gunshot victim is dropped off at the firehouse while the paramedics are out on another call. With no medical professionals on site, it's up to Violet and Lila to race back and save the man's life. This situation will push Violet to her limits as she steps into a leadership role, making split-second decisions under immense pressure. For fans of Violet, this is a moment to watch. She's proven time and again that she's a skilled and compassionate paramedic, but this emergency will test her in ways she's never faced before. Will she rise to the occasion, or will the weight of the situation be too much to bear? Meanwhile, Herman is grappling with a big decision. Retirement. After his failed cocktail experiment at Molly's in a previous episode, it seems like he's starting to question whether it's time to hang up his helmet. Herman has been a cornerstone of Firehouse 51 for years, and the thought of him leaving is enough to tug at your heartstrings. Will this episode be the one where Herman makes his decision? And if he does retire, what will that mean for Molly's and the dynamic at the firehouse? Carver's journey with sobriety has been a central storyline this season, and it's far from over. After the terrifying incident in episode 13, where his AA sponsor, Lee, broke into Violet's apartment, Carver is still trying to find his footing. Violet's promise to support him adds a layer of hope, but recovery is never a straight path. Will Carver continue to make progress, or will the pressures of the job and his personal life push him to the edge? Fans of Severide and Kid have been eagerly waiting for updates on their journey towards starting a family. The small hint about Sylvie Brett in episode 13 has sparked speculation that their dreams of parenthood might be closer than we think. Could Bar Time bring them one step closer to that goal? At its core, Chicago Fire is about the bonds between the members of Firehouse 51. No matter what challenges they face, whether it's a life-threatening emergency or a personal crisis, they always come together as a family. This episode will be no exception. Expect moments of camaraderie, heartwarming support, and maybe even a few laughs to balance out the tension. Before diving into Bar Time, let's take a moment to revisit the key moments from episode 13 that set the stage for what's to come. Carver's struggle. Carver's battle with alcoholism took a dark turn when his AA sponsor, Lee, became dangerously obsessed with his life. Lee broke into Violet's apartment, intending to harm her, but Carver arrived just in time to stop him. The incident left Carver shaken but determined to stay on the path to recovery. Violet's big decision. Violet faced a moral dilemma when she was asked to help Jared Lennox, a former rival of Firehouse 51. Despite her initial hesitation, she uncovered evidence that proved his innocence in a negligent homicide case. Severide's heroic rescue. Severide saved a woman trapped on a zip line, showcasing his bravery and quick thinking. His actions inspired Kid to expand the Girls on Fire program, further solidifying their shared commitment to helping others. Herman's cocktail fail. Herman's attempt to create a new cocktail at Molly's didn't go as planned, leading to some hilarious moments, but also sparking thoughts about his future. By the end of the episode, Firehouse 51 emerged stronger than ever, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Bar Time isn't just another episode of Chicago Fire. It's a turning point. With life or death emergencies, personal crossroads, and emotional moments, it's a reminder of why we fell in love with this show in the first place. For Violet, this episode is a chance to see her step into a leadership role and prove just how capable she is. For Herman, it could be the start of a new chapter, one that forces us to say goodbye to a beloved character. For Carver, it's another step in his journey toward recovery, showing that even in the darkest moments, there's hope. For Severide and Kid, it's a glimpse into their future, one that fans have been eagerly waiting for. Chicago Fire has a way of pulling us in and making us feel like we're part of the Firehouse 51 family. Episode 14 promises to deliver all the drama, action, and heartwarming moments we've come to expect, with a few surprises along the way. So grab your favorite blanket, settle in, and get ready for an emotional ride. Whether you're watching live on NBC or streaming on Peacock, one thing's for sure, bar time is going to be unforgettable. And remember, no matter what happens, Firehouse 51 will always have each other's backs, and we'll be right there with them, cheering them on every step of the way.